Okay. A lot. Thank you. Guys. Okay, yeah. You guys sound like me when I left the lawyer's office when the divorce went final. This is my first, it's my first time publicly I'm allowed to announce the divorce is final. So now I can kind of talk about everything, you know? Because before I had to be very careful. My lawyer would always be like, you know, Gary, I don't want you saying that. I don't want you saying that. I was like, all right, I'll fall back. But now I can really talk about everything, you know, because it's funny, like, I remember when my divorce hit TMZ and everybody thinks you're supposed to be depressed and everything. Then the next morning I woke up, I go to Instagram, man, my DMs was popping. But I didn't have a bunch of Instagram models hit me up. I had a bunch of fucking aunties. Everybody hit me up. You looking for a cougar? You single now, you looking for a cougar? I'm like, I'm in my 40s. That means a cougar's pushing 70. What the fuck am I doing with that? Just shows up at the hotel. How you doing? Do with me what you will. I can't get pregnant no more. What the hell? Saying weird shit in the bedroom? Oh my God, Gary. You remind me of my first husband, God rest his soul. What the fuck? Because here's the thing about, the funny thing being a public figure and having your divorce play out on social media. It's funny because I think when you don't know somebody, but you follow them on social media, I think the two things that always catches your eye, especially me, is one, a divorce. You wonder what happened, what went wrong. The other one that gets me is like when somebody dies unexpectedly and you see this random rest in peace post, but they don't say how they died. And that's really all you want to know. And they'll be like, we need prayers for the family. And you'd be like, but how'd he die though? So you start reading all the comments, nobody's saying shit, just a bunch of prayer hands. You start Googling the name, nothing pops up. And then one person will step up and make the comment we all wanted to make. They'll actually type it out. Well, what happened? And they get killed. Motherfucker, you can't say that shit. That's disrespectful to the family. I'm like, well, that's what the fuck we all want to know. 'Cause let me tell you something. If you gonna get on social media and ask me to pray for somebody because they died, I got to know how they died. Because my prayers are different depending on your death. I don't have one prayer that covers all the death. Like, okay, like, so if you in a car accident, that's an accident. That's not your fault. You get 100% of my prayers. Lord, I'm not gonna question your timing. I'm just gonna miss my friend. Tell him hi to my grandpa, amen. Now you out there robbing motherfuckers, and you robbed the wrong motherfucker, and you got, that's a different type of prayer. You don't get the car accident prayer, you get the robbing motherfucker prayer. Lord, I understand that my friend took that free will a little too far. If you let him into heaven, be careful, he steals a lot, okay? He stole a hoodie out of my locker in 7th grade. He stole my lunch money in 8th grade. He's a thief, Lord. So one day, if you look up at the pearly gates and you're missing the pearly, he's probably got it. All right, amen-ish. Like, thing about it is like, I'm not a bitter divorcee, you know? I still like seeing happy couples at my show, you know? I like seeing guys and girls out with their husband, wives, boyfriend, girlfriends, because if comedians, we do our job, you leave the show, you're in a good mood, and fellas, you get to go home and spoon, and grab a titty, and try to stick something in. That's a great night. That's just not where I'm at in my life right now. Like when this show's over, I'm going back to my hotel, logging on to tastyblacks.com and calling it a night. That's a real website. You guys should check it out. I've probably been on a little too much lately because if you type in Gary, all lowercase, you get 10% off for the premium content. So, something I'm doing for my fans. But it's, that's a good page. They got a lot of good categories. I like to go to the interracial page. I like to put myself in the scenes, because I'm not gonna watch black on black porn. For what? I'm not in that movie. Some of these adult films now, like when I was growing up, a porn, you knew it. It was a DVD, VHS tape, threw it in, and boom. And you knew what it was. The acting was bad, the lighting was bad, the bodies was bad. Now, a lot of these websites, you get enough views, they run ads on them. I was on Tasty Blacks one night, and I was ready to go. Just getting ready for my show, so I wanted to pregame, so I lowered the blackout curtains, double locked the door, had the lotion out, I had the laptop over here so no one would get on it. I pressed play. And then it was like, I felt like I was watching an ad. I didn't know I was watching the adult film. Because it was this lady, this realtor, showing this guy around the house. And I was like, why would they show this before the movie? I'm trying to stay up, like, come on. Because they were asking real questions. The realtor was taking the guy around the house. We do have a 30-year mortgage, no money down. We do have an HOA. And then they went upstairs. Oh my God. They went upstairs and the real estate agent just dropped to her knees. Started sucking the guy off. I was like, man, she's really trying to get that commission. Like it was so real, like for about 6 months, every city I went to, I would go house hunting, thinking it might pop off. Never did. Thought I'd get that one real estate agent having a bad run. Just look at him and so Gary, tell me, what we got to do to get you in this house? What you trying to do to get me in this house? So, I haven't given up though. I'm gonna go look at a house tomorrow in Dublin, and then go where the money is. So whatever. It's funny too, like, I think there's always a variety of reasons why people get divorced, but I think a big one for me, the finality of it was when COVID hit, because when COVID hit, I read on the internet, they's like, divorce rates are gonna go up. And I was like, no, we good, we solid. But you gotta realize, I'm a comedian. My whole marriage, I was gone every weekend. COVID hits, I'm home 4 months straight. I started looking around the house like, hey, this ain't what I thought it was, And then my dog picked up on it first. When you got a good dog, dogs know shit ain't right in the house. Because when COVID hit, I take my dog on a walk, normal walks, Wake up at 7 a.m., walk my dog till 7:30, we back at the house. Then it hit me, wait a minute, this is the only time I'm by myself all day. So the walks start getting longer and longer. We leave at 7 a.m., come home at noon. My dog started looking at me like, you going through something? You gotta talk to her, Gary. I can't walk this long, I'm a Yorkie. You gotta get a bigger dog with bigger legs. And Yorkies are little. They think they big though. They don't know they little. Mine wasn't. My Yorkie was little and knew it was little and acted accordingly. We got about 2 months into COVID. She got sick of them 5-hour hikes. My dog changed. She started getting angry, started barking at everybody. And her barks started to sound like help. Just help! You can talk. My dog can talk. Then one day my dog just quit walking. I ain't never seen a dog quit. She just stopped. Fuck it. No, I'm done. I picked her up, walked her back to the house. Next morning I woke up, I thought it was a one-day strike. I was like, come on, Olive, time to go for a walk, 7 a.m. Swear to God, I saw my dog shake her head no. Then she started backing up to the back of her cage, like, where's she going? I looked down at her, she was looking back at me like one of them abused dogs in those 1-800 commercials. Swear I heard Sarah McLachlan in the background. I was like, come on, Olive. In the